Oh,
back.
brilliant.
We haven't left the session. We're still here. Lixer, 11.7 seconds on Bass FIFA. He is getting 7/10 just through the hairpin alone. I think Bass has made a little mistake there. Bass is definitely making mistakes. Just watching him, he's getting way kicks of oversteer. He's going on to lap 21 and 28, so he reached 75% distance. There's a lagging old Stephen in the background, I may add. To that, Lixer now at the end of lap 21, 11.2. That has gained, what I would say, 2 seconds in in around the same laps.
Yep,
2 seconds in 3 laps.
Little Brookie as well, making a move for P12 on V12 man, and he gets it done.
Jack Meyer, 5 seconds.
Oh, he's finally in the pits. There we go.
He's finally in the pits. It is ultras for him. Can see. I hope it's a set of ultras for him. If it's not, if it's anything else. Oh, Rocco's going for a move on F1 Spider. Nice move.
And he gets it stopped this time.
Jack Meyer's out behind Weeble. So Jack Meyer, that strategy call has in fact ruined him. And if he listened to me saying pit, he probably would have been around Rocco F1 Spider as compared to Jack Meyer, compared to Weeble. I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Now Lex is pulling away from Rodriguez, but he's lost time on Bass FIFA.
Right.
He's lost time on Bass FIFA. He's going quicker on him in a straight line. I think Bass FIFA's got this, contrary to what I said a couple of laps earlier. But if Lixer catches enough, anyways, have we had any penalties this race? I've never seen any. Bass FIFA, none. 1 warning for Lixer. Rodriguez, none. Unseen, 3-second time penalty. And getting past Rodriguez, who's in the pits. I may have put that out. Geronimo, 2 warnings. The enemy, 3 warnings, if they didn't won that last lap. As my voice goes.
Oh, you know what? Rocco's going to hold up a... Or, no, it's not Rocco, it's F1 Spider who's going to hold up a train here. F1 Spider, Huibo and Jack Meyer as well going to join the battle.
GLC Rodriguez out ahead of the battle, but is he going to get cut open it? Because he got on the grass there. Very thingy. Huibo's making it right around the outside, moving F1 Spider. This is going to be a great move if he pulls this off, and he has. Nice move, Huibo on the fresher tyres, getting ahead of him, and that is great to see. Do you know when you said F1 Spider is holding up a bit of a train? I would say Rocco is holding up that group of 3 cars in behind, including Jack Meyer, who's on the ultras.
Yeah, because Rocco's on what 11 lap old mediums, yeah. So that's
he's holding up Weeble as well. Weeble on 4 lap old softs, Jack Meyer on 1 lap old ultras, and running miles wide. I've got to say, got to be careful that he doesn't get any exceeding track limits penalties or anything like that.
Indeed. Yellow flag, sector 3.
Yellow flag, sector 3. Oh, it's Vienmi. Vienmi's off.
Vienmi? Oh, he's done the Mender,
Vienmi's spun. Did
and look at this.
Spin around.
There's Rocco. There's Weebo.
Advantage Weebo. Advantage Weebo around the outside. He's going to get it done. Vienmi's just got to be careful that he doesn't interfere in any of this. Rocco. Weebo. Rocco. Weebo. Jersey Rodriguez. He's just gone past JB. Weebo gets him done. Nice. Oh, look at the carnage in behind. 4 cars.
What a battle.
Literally 2 by 2. It was like Noah's Ark through there. As Jack Meyer tries to find a way through on Rocco now. This battle has all kicked off. There's 2 wide. That's like Red Arrow's formation going through the first 2 corners there. Jack Meyer.
Incredible.
Up the inside. Weebo, the enemy's trying to get on this as well. This battle's came from absolutely nowhere. Jack Meyer has got to try and get a launch move on Rocco. And he's going to hit him. Good stop. I've got to say, but he's going to get him around the outside anyways. He's got the speed, he's got the tyres.
Well done, yeah.
Easy move.
And now he goes chasing after JB, yep.
Weeble's up next. Vienmi, though, could be up next on him. And F1 Spider's also joined this group now. So there is a group of 5 cars. Jack Meyer will now pull away. Rocco is just going to hold everyone up in behind.
Oh, look at this.
If I didn't reach the end of my drink. Terrible.
And you know what? I think Jack Meyer's going to get DRS here from a lap car. I think.
Oh, it's Felix's AI.
Oh, no, he doesn't. He doesn't. And here's Rocco.
He doesn't. Look at Rocco. Look at the overspeed. Rocco on the outside.
You've got him.
Oh, front wing damage. Rocco came across him there. That might need to be looked into.
Rocco, he did, and they banged wheels.
Braking. 3 wide into the final corner. Surely not. Jack Meyer does keep around the outside, but he has got that damage.
And he gets a
3-second time penalty.
Yeah.
I would remove that personally because that was Rocco's fault. All of that was Rocco's fault. And look at the wing damage now. Affecting him.
Oh no!
Oh,
he's off.
And he's bottled it.
It was looking so good for him until that moment.
Oh, and he's spun
Rocco
round
made
as
a
well.
mistake.
It's not going great for Jack Meyer, the Welshman. Weeble's trying to look for a move around the outside of Rocco there. Didn't quite pull it off. He will try and get it done around here though. Same as Jack Meyer. Yellow flag in sector 1. That is probably Jack Meyer still.
Oh, Rocco goes off. Oh, they've made contact.
Oh my God, it's 3 wide. For a minute there, I thought it was 3 wide. Jack Meyer does retire in frustration out of this race. And I would be absolutely pissed if I was in his position as Weeble absolutely launches one around the outside of Rocco. Lovely move.
Oh!
And Vienmi! Oh, the 2 toe muscles have made contact as Vienmi and Weeble off. Vienmi's came off worse compared to Weeble, and little Brookie could be getting themselves a point.
Well, let's hope he doesn't get a puncture on the final couple of corners like he did in
14 laps. No, he should get it. Jack Meyer made 20 laps on those mediums. Same with Brockhard, I may add. Brockhard's on 20 laps.
And F1 Spider,
Vienmi.
F1 Spider's up to P7 now.
Oh, little Brookie! Oh my God! Little Brookie's just outbroken himself, but it's a good job he did outbreak himself because he's just done an absolute lovely move on Vienmi.
And Huibo is into the pits.
Rocco and F1 Spider's going at it again up ahead. Non-stop action here in FRL F2. It's a good job Ghosting's off. That's all I can say. Ghosting's on, sorry. That's all I can say. The enemy just running a little wide there. Little Brookie's trying to capitalise on that. Mads could get back into this for a point.
Yeah, we haven't heard of him in a while.
Yeah, he's slowly catching them. 5.1 seconds. That gap has closed down a little bit. But I'm more focused on the battle for 7th at the minute. Rocco and F1 Spider both look around the same pace. And it's going to be interesting to see how they both get on.
Indeed.
And they're both on the same tyres. Rocco's on 14 lap ball mediums. F1 Spider's on 11 lap ball mediums. He's on the fresher tyre. I don't think it's enough, personally.
No,
7 tenths. Rocco, Rocco's got the speed round the corners, but he won't have the DRS. Because F1 Spider will, but he's nowhere near for a move. Unless he's like a miracle worker and he's like Frank Baumgartner, the guy who skydived from bloody space back in the day. I don't know what I'm going on about. But anyways, jetpack would have been needed there for F1 Spider to get past. That's what I was trying to say. Didn't quite come out how I was imagining it to come out like. Oh. Rodriguez is catching Geronimo as well, I may add. 4th and 5th.
Yeah, because he's on the Ultras.
He's on the Ultras, but I've got to say, I think those tyres are wearing off already.
Yeah.
He won't get them to the end, no problem. His tyres are just going off at the end. Going off near the end. Oh. Apologies to people that might have heard me drinking there. It was lemon and lime sparkling water, not alcoholic, sadly. I'm at uni tomorrow at 10. Sadly. Rocco is approaching Haas's car. Is he going to get DRS from Haas's AI? This is going to work well.
Oh, that was close.
He should do. Let's have a look. He's running ERS mode 1 at the minute. He can afford to put up the ERS mode 4. No, he hasn't got the ERS. But F1 Spider does. And he's getting closer. He's getting closer, he's reeling them in.
Fake move
Get back and all. Have gone off already. 5 laps. They've gone off. He is struggling. It was down to 1.9 seconds. It's just gone back out to 2.2. 2.3. Geronimo's gaining more. 2.4. Rodriguez is not careful. JB, Rocco and F1 Spider could be on the back of him. And possibly Yenmi. If anything was to happen to Rodriguez. But I think he's safe in 5th.
Oh, look at Yenmi now, yeah. He's catching as well after his incident. Yellow flag, sector 2.
Rodriguez is off. Rodriguez, as I said, is off. Rodriguez is off. I think it was a commentator's curse there. He must have heard me. Surely. He hasn't got a puncture or anything, which is good. I think he must have just lost it in the S section. Didn't see what was happening with him. If he can close in enough, then thingy. But I think he's pretty much called. I wouldn't say called it a day, but
that's
I think
P6
he's just
for
going to
him,
run. Yeah, he is. He's just going to run in P6, I think. Looks like he's. Yeah, looks. On the final lap, by the way, Bass is going 2/10 quicker in the first sector, and there's 10.7 seconds ahead of Lixer. Unseen and well done, I think there. Bass, unseen, Lixer, but in the wrong order.
Oh yeah.
Oh, JB's catching Geronimo.
He is 8/10.
8/10, 9/10. Be interesting to see if JB can close. This could be 4th on the cards for Geronimo.
Rodriguez has spun!
Oh, Rodriguez is round.
Oh no. That's him out the points, nearly. Little Brookie, P10, where's Mads? Oh, his teammate.
Mads
there in the background.
A little bit behind. Those tyres have completely hit the cliff.
Look at JB, oh my goodness me, Vienmi's got past F1 Spider. Where's that come from?
Yeah, Vienmi and F1 Spider just had a little bit of contact there. I was just literally going to come on to that.
JB is so close.
Runs the final corner to win here in China.
Wow.
Fast FIFA wins in China.
What's
25 points, well taken.
Yellow flag, sector 2. Oh, Rodriguez is off again.
Second, Rodriguez is off again. Has he got a puncture?
That's Mads up into P10. He's got gravel on the tyres as well, so that will contribute to it. JB might get the move done here. This could be a last.
He's closing in enough. He's closing in. He's going to launch it.
Come on.
Up, round the outside. He's been. I thought he was going to go for a Geronimo there, but I think it's going to be positioned how they are. Geronimo and JB for 4th and 5th.
Yeah.
It's F1 Spider and Vienmi ran the hairpin. F1 Spider launching one on Vienmi. Don't think Vienmi was appreciative of that. And F1 Spider is going to get 7th place, barring any penalties.
Yes, so
which he gets, and he actually jumps Rocco as well. Vienmi did have penalties, Rocco had penalties. Mads is going to get 10th, V12 man is going to get 11th. GLZ Rodriguez. What on earth went wrong? He was looking
he's got a puncture.
So good.
He's got a puncture now. It just blew there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, left rear. Left rear, good spot. I didn't even see that on my screen.
I literally heard it. Oh,
in dramatic fashion.
Oh, Brocard's off.
13th.
Brocard's crashed.
Brocard's crashed. It's a good job he has crashed because he's the person in behind Rodriguez.
But he was
Rodriguez is going to come across the line now for 13th place, and that is it.
What a race.
Oh, look at the blistering on his tyres as well. Oh, have they got to the end? Ultra's not the way to go if you're going for TFRL in China, put it that way. Definitely recommend other tyres that are available.
Good job, Jack. Good job that Jack retired then, because otherwise his tyres would have gone off there. That would have been even more frustrating with a lap or two to go.
As Los Toreros plays in the background, your final running order is coming very, very soon. Your final running order is, as I get 2,500 XP competing in this race. Fantastic.
For commentating. Yeah.
Brass FIFA wins here in China by 10.7 seconds from Elixir in second. Unseen picked up a penalty. What's going on? Never does.
Oh dear.
Geronimo 4th, JB 5th, F1 Spider 6th, Rocco 7th, Little Brookie 8th, Vienny 9th, Mads in 10th, V12 Man, Weeble, GLZ Rodriguez, Brockhard, Old Stephen, Felix, Haas, Jack Meyer, Amanda, and the pole sitter, Matey Boy, who appropriately went from first to last.
Oh, dear me. Just like he did a David Woolbank, basically. There.
And I shall say thank you. I'm going to go and rest up my voice.
Oh, indeed. And I'll do the interviews,
awful. Yeah, you can do the interview. I'll be watching on the stream anyways. But
wonderful.
Thank you for listening to our wonderful commentary tonight. And barring anything, I'm off on Mondays now for uni, so I'm available for F3.
Hooray!
And I'm available on a Friday as well, which is even better. But there's no one on a Friday. Except from FRL League. Yay! Oh. Anyways, I shall leave you and the stream. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you very much for commentating once again.
Very welcome. Goodbye.
Right. Goodbye. It is time for the interviews. And then after the interviews, I'll work out the standings for everyone so you can actually hear them. Right. Let's get the interviews rolling. Oh, Gennaro is on just as the race finishes. Alright, let's invite these guys.
Oh, I'm dead.
There we go, right. We've got people to invite.
We won.
Gennaro hasn't bought the new game then, right. Any other messages? Oh, I'll read them later, right. Let's wait for the people to arrive. Ah! Here we go, people joining in. Right, let's go for Elixir to start off with. Well, it was a bit scary at the start. I didn't think you'll be racing, but luckily you got control of your car, and it was looking promising at the start. You made a bit of contact. So yeah, talk us through your first lap, because I think you lost quite a few positions. I believe so.
Yeah, it was looking pretty good on the first lap, but then I don't remember what happened exactly. I think I got pushed wide at one of the corners and dropped a few places. I think someone went all the way around the outside, and I expected them to back off, and they were like, no. So I went off the track and I lost quite a lot of places. And then after that, because I was on the medium tyre, which is the best race tyre, I just tried to get through the field as painlessly as possible, and I had some really good overtaking moves, so that got me well up the fields. Yeah, it was a good race. I got quite lucky with the qualifying being wet, because my qualifying pace wasn't that good, but in the race everything went well.
Yeah, well, you still qualified high up in quali, so that's a good job from you there. And in the race, in the end, you got P2. You were on softs while Spans FIFA ahead was on the mediums, but the gap was just too large for you to do anything about it. but still 18 points. Are you happy with that result? You must be. I mean, that's your best result in F2, in your F2 career so far.
Yeah, no, it's nice to have a chance to race this time, because I didn't in the first 2 races. And yeah, no, it's really good. Second in qualifying, second in race. I'm really happy with that one.
And looking ahead to next week, we have the Streets of Baku. Very tricky track to get right, but do you think you can master it for next week?
I haven't played it that much in this game. I don't think that's one of my better circuits. So probably I'll try and work out some kind of strategy which benefits me if I'm not as fast.
Okay, well, congratulations for getting P2 there, a podium. I believe your first podium in F2, so congratulations, well done to that, and all the best for next week.
Yeah, thanks, good racing guys.
Thank you very much. And next up we go to Unseen, who started quite further down than I would have predicted, but made his way up to third. So congratulations, that is a podium position, your back-to-back podiums, obviously winning in Bahrain and yet again scoring good decent points there. Yeah, so how was your race then?
Thank you very much. Qualifying wasn't the best for me. I don't really like the wet conditions that much, to be honest. And that just pretty much sealed the race, to be honest, because getting stuck in the midfield, and I think I may have been just a little overcautious. I was trying to make sure I gave people space, didn't run into the back of anyone, I didn't want to get any damage. It just seemed every single time I gave a bit of respect to the car in front of me, somebody just came past me, and I'm like, damn, what's going on?
I see,
yeah, I had some really good battles. I had a great battle with Geronimo. I got stuck behind Rodriguez for a bit. I was getting a bit frustrated, ended up getting some front wing damage, which I don't know whose fault that was, probably mine, but yeah, it was just trying to get through the pack basically.
Yeah, I mean, quali, I mean, whoever put on the dry tyres was very brave, but ultimately that was the correct decision to do. But only Matey Boy managed to do that, and that's why he got pole position. But anyway, in the race we saw you pull off some fantastic manoeuvres. It looked like you had a lot of speed compared to the other cars. Were you running a low drag setup or something? Because the speed difference was very visible here against a lot of the cars you got through.
Not particularly. I mean, I have got good pace around this track. Being stuck in the midfield, I wasn't allowed to show it, so in between overtakes, when I'd got some free air, I was able to get some pace. But what I was doing, I was harvesting all my energy during those gaps. And then as soon as I came up behind somebody, deployed full rich mix and overtake mode, and it just fly past them.
Oh, right, I see. So it was a very tactical drive then. Well, it worked out for you in the end.
Because of the pace, I was able to harvest energy and still catch up at the same time.
Well, it worked out brilliantly for you because you ended up with P3 there. What on earth is that? Right, let me just mute that for a second. Right, so next week we have Baku. So, what do you think you can achieve there? Do you think you can go for victory? Do you think another podium is on the cards?
I hope so. If I can get a good qualifying and stay out of trouble, I'd like to think a podium's on the cards, yeah.
Fantastic, well, congratulations with yet another podium. And yes, all the best for next week's race in Azerbaijan.
Thank you. Just a quick congratulations and shout out to Bass, teammate, first place, great drive, and Lixer also drove brilliantly today as well.
Oh yeah, of course. Good points for Force India, so the constructors are looking very good for Force India at the moment. So, well done to both you guys, as well as Elixir as well, for getting that podium today. Right. Next. Who is next? Who finished further up? It was Rocco. Yes, it was Rocco. Right, Rocco. Hello. Ooh, that was a tough race. So first of all, how was quali for you in those wet conditions?
Well, I was like 10 seconds off of being able to set a lap on the drive, so I think I could have got poles up, so I had the best conditions, but yeah, just missed out.
Yeah, I mean, it was very close, a very close call there at the end. But anyway, the race, you managed to get some more points. I believe you've lost the championship lead, but still, if I can get this results up somehow. Where did you finish? Was it P7? Or did you drop down?
I dropped down to P7. I did go P6 over the line.
Right, okay. Well, anyway, 6 points. I mean, that's a good effort from where you started in P13. So are you happy with the result, or were you expecting more or less, or?
I honestly think I could have got a podium, but it seemed like every driver just hated me, to be honest.
Well, yeah.
People hit me, like Mads, F1, Spider, and I had a battle with Jack Meyer, who he booed the Swedish kid. We had a massive battle, and yeah, it was just chaos, really. I just got hit all over the place.
Well, I mean, I did unfortunately see one collision that you had, where you cut across one driver's line, and that ruined his race.
Well, in my defence, he was cutting across on me, so I wanted to get back in front of him. And I didn't realise how close the braking zone was, actually. That was my fault.
Okay, well, we'll leave it up to the stewards to decide all incidents. So, but anyway, I mean, it's a good result anyway. And looking forward to next week. We got Baku, where you won, of course, in the realistic championship back on the last game. So, do you think you can get a podium? Do you think anything better than 7th is a good opportunity for you in Baku?
Definitely top 5, I reckon, if everything goes well, which it probably won't, but anyway.
Well, anyway, congratulations on getting P7, and we shall see you next week for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And who is next on the list? It is Mads, I believe. Yes, it is. So, Mads, well, we saw you pull off quite a few moves, and you were right in the thick of the action in the first few laps, and then we didn't hear of you much, and then suddenly you're up into a point scoring position. A very bizarre race, but congratulations, that's your first point in F2.
Thank you. I enjoyed my race. I think it was great balance at the midfield. I broke way too late at the hairpin at some point, and I bumped. I think it was a Ferrari. That was not on purpose, so I apologize about that.
That was me.
My soft tires went off again, so I had to pitch for mediums, which I should have started on. But P10 is, I happily take that.
Yeah, I mean, you started P10, you finished P10, so that's great consistency. Yeah. Right. How was the first lap for you? Did you was it a bit chaotic? Did you stay out of trouble and just drive your race, make sure you don't have any crashes, no front damage?
I don't think I have any major contact with anybody, but close battles, so nothing to say there. I think it was I took it carefully on the first lap, because I don't want to get the wing damage like I've had in the other races. So yeah, first lap was decent for me. I hope I wasn't involved in any accidents or incidents.
Alright, I do apologise about that noise in the background. But anyway, next up is Baku. So, yeah, what result do you think you can get there? If you're going to compete in F2, that is. Maybe we could talk about F3, I don't know, because then you're just reserved for F2.
The F3 race, I expect to be on the podium or a major win. And in F2, I just want to get a point scoring finish, so a top 10.
Well, I hope everything goes well for you on Monday, and maybe even next Thursday as well, this time next week. Who knows? We'll see who turns up for F2 or not. But thank you for racing today as a reserve driver. Congratulations on your point. And we shall see you definitely on Monday, maybe even Thursday, who knows. Thank you very much for racing. And we move on to a very unhappy time for pace, aka JRZ_ Rodriguez. I've got one question to start off with, and that is what happened.
Well, I miscalculated the ultra soft tyres. I got forced into a two-stop at the start of the race where I held everyone up, and I overheated my front left and rear left, so I had to brake early, which caught a lot of people off guard behind me, and I could see a crash happening, so I pitted early, went on to another set of softs, which were a good stint for me. I got myself up in second and gained some time on Bass, but I was focusing around finishing around 4th, and then I pitted for the ultras about 2 laps early, and yeah, then the ultra soft tyres around lap 26 started to fall off, and then I got a puncture on the end of lap 27, and then yeah, I spun out right in every corner.
Oh, that was such a shame, yeah. That was such a shame, because without that, I mean, there was only 2 laps to go until you had that moment, so that's a shame. But anyway,
there's bad strategy call on my part.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, how was quali for you in those very tricky conditions?
I was thinking of going on the ultra softs, but it was 9 seconds, and I thought that's like the track I'm gonna dry out in time. And then at the end of my lap, I had no grip, and I was going purple in the first 2 sectors, but it dried out at the end of the lap, and Matey Boy caught me up. So yeah, he got pole, and I think I got 5th in the end, which it was a good qualifying because I was expecting 8th, and then yeah, I had a great first lap from 5th, so it was a good start, but not a good end.
Well, commiserations on not getting points when I thought you maybe even could have got Geronimo at one point, but for P4. But anyway, there's always next time. Next week we have Baku. So how was that track for you historically been?
Historically, I think a 2nd place around this track in the early seasons, so I'm looking forward to it.
Alright, I guess we shall hear from you in 2 days' time, maybe.
Yep.
Is that
in the commentary box?
Wonderful.
2 days' time.
Wonderful. So we shall hear from you then. So, well, anyway, good luck for that, and also for next week's race in Baku.
Yep. Thank you.
Wonderful. And next we have... Oh, I've done it in the wrong order. V12 man finished 11th and JRZ Rodriguez finished 13th. Oh dear. Anyway. Alright, V12 man. Right. How was that race for you? Well, first of all, how was qualifying for you?
I only got around 1 lap flying lap in, then I had to go from dinner, so I only got 1 fly in, what put me 19th. So I was a bit behind there, but then I felt should be able to claw my way through a bit because I felt I had okay pace in the dry, so I've been doing some testing. But yeah, bit of a disappointing qualifying, but I managed to do good. I managed to get a good start, get a few places, and I was battling in the mid pack because I felt quick on the softs. But as soon as I changed to the mediums, I felt like I had no pace anymore.
Was it a pizza that you had?
It was not, sadly.
Ah, if you had it, you might have got a point.
Yeah.
Who knows? Anyway, but yeah, P11. That's still a great result. Obviously, I guess you were hoping for Little Brookie to have another puncture.
Yeah, I don't know what it's with
corners,
me
yeah.
and people having punches and spinning on the last lap of the race because we had Rodriguez on this lap. I got 11th. But yeah, hopefully next time at Baku.
Oh yes, there is Baku. So, how do you think you'll get on there?
I'm hoping just for top 10s, just get the 1 or 2 points, more or less consistently race and just build up the points.
Of course. Well, I wish you all the best in that. Good race anyway to go from P19 to P11 with making not just 1 but 2 pit stops if you include your pit stop to go down to have dinner during qualifying. Yep. So yeah, good luck for next week's race. Hope
Thank you.
All the best for them.
Thank you.
And finally, it is the Welshman. Oh dear. Well,
I got a 2-minute rant. So
well,
if you don't want to hear it, everyone tell me now. Because I'm going to go fucking ham.
Okay, well, I was going to start and ask you about qualifying.
Just go ahead.
Well, I mean, you were on the dry tyres, but you didn't make it in time, which was unfortunate.
I realise that.
But, anyway. Go, oh, just go on. Just tell me what you have to say, go.
Rocco, when you're overtaking me and you turn right and then you brake fucking early, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to do that, but I don't know, and I don't care. And I'm just really fucking pissed off because shooting up, 3 people shooting up the inside of me in turn 1, and then I get tapped by the second car also, put me in the wall. And then I've literally done 10 laps on the mediums to do, what, 2 laps on the ultras. Honestly, I feel like it's a waste of my time and all my effort and all the optimism I had coming into this.
And there is chaos in the background.
So, what was your thoughts on starting on the mediums?
I'm going to take them long, and then when the track is at its hottest and grippiest, go on the fastest tyre and try and make some positions.
Oh, did you get points?
No! Funnily enough. Maybe 60th place. That would have done.
That was bad. Mate, at least you didn't go on the ultra soft tyres. That's a positive.
I mean, literally for the final 5 laps of that stint, I was getting overtaken by everyone. I couldn't fight. So that just ruined my strategy. I'm really disappointed.
I got the final hit.
Because I've got a lot of schoolwork to do now.
Right, sorry about that. So how was, oh yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. Baku's next. What do you think you can achieve then?
A DNF, or this one, or 6 penalties, because the practice are absolute shit.
Right.
So I know nothing's gonna happen.
Well, at least ghosting will be on, so there won't be a huge
Exactly.
calamity.
Hashtag ghosting is on, boys. Get it trending. That's what it's all about.
Wonderful.
Next off, hashtag collisions off. We're clean racing on.
Oh, great. Anyway, I believe that is it. I Unless there's someone I forgot to invite. Don't think so. Right. That is it. So, I shall wrap it up here. Oh, actually, I can do the standings for everyone. There we go, that's something I can do. I shall get busy on that. 18, 40. 18. 28, 27, 26. 25, 40. Geronimo. 12, JB. 17, 27, F1 Spider. 8, 16. Rocco, 29, 31, 32, 33, 45, 35. There's a brickie.
Stephen Trodden can't hear you in Parliament.
Oh.
Is that Rocco?
Yeah, I had to mute him because there was some noise in the background, so I couldn't hear what the other person was saying. Anyway, right, I've got the standings. And it is Bass FIFA who's in the lead of the Drivers' Championship with 43 points. P2 is Unseen with 40. Third is Rocco with 35. Fourth is JB with 27. Fifth is Elixir with 26. Oh no, it's Amanda is P6 with 27. Elixir's P7 with 26. And I think John Polinen is still in 8th with 18 points. F1 Spider's on 16. Vienmi's on 14. Matey Boy's on 10. Sharts is on 10. Storm's on 6. Jack Meyer, you're still on 6 points.
Yeah, because the game seems so rude to me.
JRZ's on 4. Geronimo's on 12. I missed him out by accident there. Little Brickie's on 4 points. Mads is on 1. And SDB Cot's on 2. And XX McGave XX is on 1. V12 Man's on 1 as well. Right, I think that pretty much sums it up. So unless anyone else here has to say anything else, I think that's about it. So, thank you for watching, everyone. Next time we'll be live for the Chinese Grand Prix once again with F1 drivers. But until then, thank you for watching. And until next time, Saturday 6 o'clock I think, or 7, we shall find out. Goodbye.